Hey guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Hello everyone.
PJ, has anybody complimented you on your shirt today?
Nobody but you, Chris.
Well, there you go. And the reason that I'm complimenting PJ on his shirt,
I have no idea why,
is that it kind of goes with, it matches with the color of the GTO.
That's right.
The Liberty Blue. So that was very clever of you today,
We'll
PJ.
have to post a photo later.
Well, yeah, we'll have to do that. Ram Air 3, 4-speed.
Wait, first off, what year here are we talking?
Oh, 1969.
1969.
The second
GTO.
most famous year in American muscle car history. The most famous year actually being the end of the entire muscle car era in 1970. So 1969, nearly as famous. Of course, that 69 Camaro was huge that year. The GTO Judge is huge that year. First year of the Trans Am. First year of the A12, only year of the A12 Super B. The year of the Charger 500 over there. Fantastic year, 1969, and the year that man landed on the moon.
Well, Chris, I was born in 70, so I'll go with the number 1 year.
And so you go with the number 1 year, 1970. You miss watching the man land on the moon, PJ.
Sorry about that.
It was quite the event.
Roger Schofield says, beautiful
Yeah.
GTO ragtop.
Yeah, you should have seen those astronauts taking selfies and texting back to Earth. It was wild. Anyway, so back over here.
And Roger, we did open this up prior to you joining us today on our Facebook Live.
The Jeep hood is easier to open, the safety latch on the GTO, and plus the weight of this hood.
It does weigh a lot.
Yeah, good old American steel. Nice restoration on this one. You know, not quite a concourse restoration like some of our cars, like the Charger 500, but still a mighty tasty resto indeed. Something you would be proud to take to a car show, and you'd be proud to take home some trophies. And with summer now, not officially here, you know, as far as I guess the Earth's elliptical path around the sun, we still have 3 weeks to go, but it feels like summer and school is out. So, you know, always found it strange. Why did summer start on June 21st or 2nd or whenever it does, instead of when school let out at the end of May? Maybe.
Yeah, but up north, kids are still going to school till middle June.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Chris, the block here, I see this thing as like a blue. Is that on purpose because of the color of the car, or is that just
no? Well, that's Pontiac engine blue. Anytime you see a Pontiac engine from 1969, it should be painted that color. Yep.
And the Ram,
just like Hemi orange, or Hemi red, and Chevy orange. There's Pontiac blue.
I never even knew that. I don't
think
really?
We've ever had all Pontiac blocks are a shade of blue. It varied from year to year, but in 1969, that is the correct kind of silvery blue that you see there. And you can see, I like that Ram Air.
Sitting right over the top here.
Yeah, that's such a great...
Coming in right off the hood, right?
Yeah, yeah. You know, there was a year that the GTO even had a shaker scoop like the Trans Am, 1 year only, 1974. But that's kind of after the muscle car era already ended, and they were using some parts from the Trans Am parts bin to make the very last year of the GTO before it came back in 2004. But this is a second generation GTO, 1968 to 1972. And some people think that it's the most popular one, primarily because of the Judge.
Mike Brown says, I love to see they added the air conditioning to it.
Absolutely. So even though this is a drop top, the previous owner was from Florida, so in the summer it still gets warm, added a very nice rendition of air conditioning on there.
Marie says that this car needs to come to Arizona.
Well, now that you've got the air conditioning, right? Yeah, got to be over 100 degrees out there in Phoenix. Yeah. Anyway, so power steering, power brakes, aftermarket air conditioning. But the big thing on this is that this is one of 249 non-Judge Ram Air 3 convertibles. And Poncho Perfection magazine was so impressed with it that they made it the cover story for the brand new issue of Poncho Perfection.
This car
right here is on the cover. There's only one national magazine That's all Pontiac right now. And that's Poncho Perfection. It's actually published right here in Palm Harbor. And you've met Don Keefe, the publisher editor of that magazine.
Fantastic gentleman.
Oh, absolutely. So he loved this car so much that he put it on the cover. Here's what else I can tell you about it. Very late in the model year production. I believe it was produced on July 29th of 1969. And if you know your kind of when the model year changeovers were back in the 60s, first week of August would be the production start for the new models. So this could be the very last Ram Air 3 convertible produced by Pontiac. We don't know for sure. It would take a whole lot of digging to look through all those microfilms to figure it out. But it's possible because it's very, very late in the model year. Nice Liberty blue, the matching blue interior, power top. And what else is so cool about this? It has a white shifter knob. You're aware of that, right, PJ?
I think I saw that yesterday. Just the interior here, the way this
while you're there,
is all
PJ,
laid out.
You know,
Love closing that door.
solid door, solid door.
Absolutely.
You gotta love it.
Hearst.
Wood, 3-spoke wheel, Hearst shifter, white shifter knob. Got a nice sound system in it as well. And can you see down here, PJ?
You got like a pulley lever.
That's to open and shut the Ram Air.
Ah, and on the outside of the hood.
Outside of the hood. Oh, you know, this is why I fell in love with Pontiacs in the first place.
You fell in love with Pontiacs because they had stuff on the outside?
Because they had this on the outside. Hood tack. I saw that, you know, I saw Camaros all over the place, and I saw a hood tack and a Pontiac. I love it. Got to have a Pontiac. And that's how I became a big Pontiac fan. And that's how, you know, later I became the editor of High Performance Pontiac
That wouldn't
magazine.
work well in New England with the snow.
The hood tack.
Yeah,
Would or would not?
would not.
Well, how about the convertible? Would that work good in New England?
Well, I guess you could have the
Yeah.
cover up, but
So what a summertime cruiser, huh?
oh, this would be
You know,
unbelievable.
top down, most places but Florida. Enjoying the GTO, 4-speed GTO. And one of 249 made. We don't know how many are left. Yeah, even if half are left, that means one of 100 or so. But, you know, there were some, I don't want to call them unpopular colors in 1969, but there were some really kind of, in just my personal opinion, some greens that I don't know if I'm so enthusiastic about, but they were very popular in the day. Remember your grandma's refrigerator in 1969?
It looks like your
no,
shirt.
because you weren't born till
It
70.
looks like your shirt.
Looks like my shirt. There were so many cars in this kind of green color, olive green color and stuff back in the day, and I don't know if they look as cool as this Liberty blue car. How about you guys? How many of you guys raise your hand if you had a green refrigerator in the 70s?
I don't know about that, but Floyd just says, I think I would like to put that white shifter knob in the glove box and put a T handle on it like I had in my 64.
well, you know, that's interesting you should say that, because the next year in 1970, the Performance GTOs and certainly the Judge in 1969 came with a T handle. So not only would it be period correct, it might even have been original to the car, depending upon the model. So that's a great idea. I like that idea.
Mike Brown says hood tachometers rule.
Hood tax rule. Absolutely. So I want you guys to go to ponchoperfection.com, not to get your entries, you can get those at dreamgiveaway.com, but to check out the story of the Dream Giveaway GTO Ram Air 3 convertible, one of 249 that we're giving away in, we're so clever, the GTO Dream Giveaway. Get your entries at www.dreamgiveaway.com, but check out that story at ponchoperfection.com. And if you like an old-fashioned magazine that talks about cars, then you know, go ahead and subscribe to that, because you'll always see the latest and greatest Pontiacs from Dream Giveaway in Poncho Perfection magazine.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. Who else we got out there today?
Let's see here. It's reconnecting.
You know what I'm itching to do, PJ?
Tell me.
I'm itching to fire up the Monte Carlo, but I think tomorrow we're going to fire up something else.
Tomorrow,
That means
yeah.
I have to wait until next week, all the way until next week to fire up the Monte Carlo.
That is a very cool 80s car.
Oh, it is so cool. Did you watch Stranger Things?
No, I didn't.
The new season is out, and it is so 80s. I am looking to see if they have a Monte Carlo SS in it. I haven't seen one yet, so we'll see. I think I saw a Ford LTD in it, of all darn cars. And I saw a classic Beamer. Ryan would like that.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. So guys, what else you got for me today? That it? Okay. Well, remember, get your entries to win the GTO and the GTO Dream Giveaway. Read the story at ponchoperfection.com, written by me.
The great editor.
And let Kathy know what ideas you guys have for future Facebook Lives, and get your questions in for next Mailbag Wednesday. And we're going to be firing up something really, really cool tomorrow. And how many days until we pull the winner for the Camaro?
16th is the...
That's 2 weeks.
That's right, 2 weeks from today.
That's 14 days.
That's right, 2 weeks from today.
Yeah.
That Thursday, the 16th.
We're going to be pulling the winner for that 69 Camaro.
Yes.
You know who I want it to be? I want it to be
Anybody
you.
who's got a ticket.
I want it to be you. I want it to be you. I want to be all you guys. You're always a winner when you help out great charities. We'll see you tomorrow. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes, like a super rare GTO 4-speed convertible with Ram Air from the factory. It only happens here in our favorite place on earth, the Dream Giveaway Garage.
See you next time, everyone.